Lay down the fear of what might happen. Lay down the guilt of past mistakes. You don't need to explain your pain to me. I already know. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've been holding on. I know how heavy your heart feels today. And still I say to you, rest in me. Let my peace replace your anxiety. Let my love fill the empty places. Let my presence calm the storm inside your mind. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to have answers. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. Jesus says, I am here. I always have been, and I am not leaving. Jesus says, you were never meant to suffer in silence. My child, I know how quiet your pain has become. You learned how to hide it. You learned how to say I'm fine even when you were breaking inside. You learned how to survive without asking for help. But Jesus says, you were never meant to suffer in silence. I see how you carry everyone else's burdens while ignoring your own. I see how you listen to others, comfort others, support others. Yet when it comes to your pain, you push it down and keep going. You tell yourself, others have it worse. I should be grateful. I don't want to complain. But listen to me. Your pain matters too. Every tear you swallowed, every prayer you whispered under your breath, every moment you felt alone even while surrounded by people. I was there. I was there when you felt forgotten. I was there when you questioned your worth. I was there when you felt like giving up but kept going anyway. Jesus says, I hear the cries you never spoke out loud. You don't have to explain yourself to me. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to be okay for me. Bring me your honest heart. Bring me your confusion. Bring me your exhaustion. I am not overwhelmed by your pain. I am not bothered by your questions. I am not distant from your struggle. I am near, closer than you think. And today, I am asking you to stop carrying this alone. Jesus says, let go of what is breaking you. Beloved, some of what you are carrying is not yours to keep. You are holding on to memories that still hurt. You are holding on to words that wounded you. You are holding on to guilt that I already forgave. And Jesus says, it is time to let go. Not because your pain wasn't real, not because it didn't matter, but because it is breaking you. You keep replaying the past, wondering what you could have done differently. You keep blaming yourself for things you couldn't control. You keep holding on to relationships that drained your spirit. But hear me now. What you release, I will heal. What you surrender, I will restore. What you lay at my feet, I will redeem. You don't lose when you let go. You make room for peace. You make room for healing. You make room for my presence. Jesus says, trust me with what you don't understand. You don't have to carry regret anymore. You don't have to carry shame anymore. You don't have to carry fear of the future anymore. I'm already there. I am already working. I am already making a way. Let go and let me hold you. Jesus says, I am strong where you are weak. My precious one, I know you feel weak right now. Your strength feels gone. Your faith feels tired. Your hope feels fragile. And yet Jesus says, this is where my power begins. You think weakness disqualifies you, but weakness invites me closer. When you can't go on, I carry you. When you don't have answers, I guide you. When you feel empty, I fill you. You don't need to prove anything to me. You don't need to earn my love. You don't need to be strong today. Rest. Rest in my promises. Rest in my presence. Rest in the truth that you are not alone. Even now I am holding you together. Even now I'm strengthening your heart. Even now I'm preparing what you cannot yet see. Jesus says, I am with you, and I will not let you fall. Jesus says, I have not forgotten you. My beloved child, there were moments you wondered if I still saw you. You prayed and waited. You trusted, and nothing changed. You believed, and still felt alone. And in the silence you asked, Lord, have you forgotten me? Jesus says, never. Not for a single moment. Not in your darkest night. Not in your quiet tears. I know how long you've been waiting. I know how heavy delay feels. I know how disappointment slowly turns into doubt. But listen closely. Silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. Waiting does not mean abandonment. I have been working in ways you cannot see. I have been protecting you from what you don't understand. I have been preparing you for what is coming. Even when you felt stuck, I was guiding you. Even when you felt weak, I was strengthening you. Even when you felt forgotten, I was holding you close. Jesus says, "You are engraved on the palms of my hands." Your name is not lost in heaven. Your prayers are not ignored. Your tears are not wasted. Hold on just a little longer. I am closer than you think. Jesus says your pain will not be wasted. My precious one, I know the pain you endured changed you. It made you cautious. It made you guarded. It made you afraid to hope again. You gave your best and were hurt. You trusted deeply and were disappointed. You loved sincerely and were wounded, and you wonder if it was all for nothing. Jesus says, nothing you suffered was wasted. Every tear shaped your compassion. Every loss deepened your faith. Every wound prepared your testimony. I will use what hurt you to heal others. I will use what broke you to build strength. I will use what you survived to reveal my glory. You may not see it now, but I am turning pain into purpose. I am turning ashes into beauty. I am turning mourning into joy. What the enemy meant to destroy you, I am using to refine you. Jesus says, trust me with the process. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. Your story is still being written. Jesus says, I am restoring your heart, beloved soul. I see the cracks in your heart. I see where trust was broken. I see where hope faded. I see where love once lived but pain moved in. And Jesus says, let me restore you. Not slowly, not partially, but completely. I am healing what you thought was beyond repair. I am softening what became hard from hurt. I am reviving what you believed was dead. You don't have to protect your heart from me. You don't have to hide the broken places. You don't have to fear being vulnerable. I am gentle with wounded hearts. I am patient with fragile faith. I am faithful even when you struggle. Jesus says, I'm making you whole again. Your joy will return. Your peace will rise again. Your heart will love again. And this time, you will not carry it alone. Jesus says, peace is coming to your mind. My child, I know your mind has been restless. Thoughts race when you try to sleep. Worries return when the world grows quiet. Memories replay when you want peace the most. You've asked yourself, why can't I shut this off? Why does my heart feel calm one moment and overwhelmed the next? Jesus says, because you have been carrying what I asked you to give me. I see the anxiety you fight daily. I see the fear that rises without warning. I see how your mind battles things your heart never chose. But hear me now. I am not the author of confusion. I am the Prince of Peace. Peace is not something you must chase. Peace is something I give. When you release control, peace enters. When you surrender fear, peace settles. When you trust me, peace remains. Jesus says, let me quiet your mind. Breathe. Right now, breathe. I am calming the storm within you. I am silencing the lies that trouble you. I am covering you with my presence. You are safe in my hands. You are held. You are not in danger. Let my peace guard your heart tonight. Let my peace rest over your thoughts. Let my peace remind you you are not alone. Jesus says, I am walking with you through this. Beloved, you keep asking when this will end, when the pain will ease, when the answers will come, when the burden will lift. And Jesus says, I am not leaving you while you wait. I am walking beside you in this season. I am guiding you step by step. I am closer than you feel. Even when progress seems slow, I am moving. Even when the road feels long, I am faithful. Even when you stumble, I steady you. You don't walk alone. You never have. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to give you strength. I stand behind you to protect you. Jesus says, lean on me. You don't need to know the whole plan. You only need to trust the one holding your hand. This season will not break you. This waiting will not destroy you. This struggle will not define you. I am shaping you. I am strengthening you. I am leading you somewhere greater than you imagine. Hold on to me. We are walking through this together. Jesus says, your breakthrough is near. My precious one, you are closer than you realize. The enemy told you it was over. Fear whispered that nothing would change. Doubt said this is how it will always be. But Jesus says, do not give up now. You are standing on the edge of transformation. You are nearing the end of this heavy season. You're about to see what I have been preparing. What you prayed for in tears. What you waited for in silence. What you hoped for when hope felt impossible. I have heard it all. Breakthrough does not always come loudly. Sometimes it comes quietly, gently, unexpectedly, but it comes. Jesus says, I am making a way where you see none. Your heart will feel light again. Your faith will feel alive again. Your joy will return stronger than before. Do not let go. Do not look back. Do not believe the lie that this is the end. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Jesus says this is your time of restoration and renewal. Beloved child, you have come this far. You have endured more than you thought you could. You have cried, struggled, and waited. Yet here you are. And Jesus says, this is your time. Your waiting is ending. Your healing is beginning. Your breakthrough is arriving. I see the heaviness you carried for years. I see the wounds that were never healed. I see the battles you fought in silence, the nights you felt forgotten, the prayers you whispered with no one listening. I heard every one of them. I answered every one of them. And now I am bringing you into a place of restoration. Not just partial restoration, not just temporary relief, but complete renewal. Your heart will be renewed. Your mind will be at peace. Your spirit will soar in freedom. The chains that held you down, the fears that paralyzed you, the doubts that whispered lies to you, all of them are breaking now. All of them are dissolving in my presence. All of them are being replaced with my love, my joy, my peace. I am rewriting your story. I am turning what was meant for harm into a testimony of hope. I am replacing your mourning with laughter, your weakness with strength, your despair with glory. Jesus says, you will no longer walk alone. You will no longer carry burdens that are not yours. You will no longer fear the unknown because I am guiding every step. This is the promise I have given you from the beginning, the promise I sealed with my blood, the promise I whisper over your heart even now. Come to me fully. Give me every last piece of hurt, shame, fear, and doubt, and I will exchange it for peace, joy, and restoration. I am not finished with you yet. I am not leaving you half-made. I am not abandoning you to your struggles. I am with you. I am for you. And I am moving in your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. And so, beloved, hear me clearly. You do not have to carry this alone anymore. You do not have to fight in the dark. You do not have to fear tomorrow. I am your strength when you are weak. I am your light when all seems lost. I am your hope when despair surrounds you. Rest in me, trust in me, believe in me. For this is your moment of renewal. This is your season of restoration. This is the day you step into the life I have prepared for you. And I, Jesus, say to you now, peace be with you, strength be upon you, joy fill your heart, and hope rise within you forevermore. Amen.